Have you ever replayed a conversation 100 times in your head? Have you ever laid awake at night, analyzing every mistake, every possibility, every what if? What if the thing you believe is helping you make better decisions is actually stealing your happiness? Millions of people spend hours trapped in endless mental loops. They analyze, they predict, they worry, they imagine worst-case scenarios. And the strange part is, most overthinkers are intelligent, caring, and highly self-aware people. So why does their own mind become their greatest enemy? Today, we're uncovering the hidden psychology behind overthinking, where it comes from, why it's so difficult to stop, and most importantly, how you can finally break free. By the end of this video, you may never look at your thoughts the same way again. The prison you can't see. Imagine two people facing the same situation. One sends a text message and forgets about it. The other sends a text and spends the next 3 hours wondering, did I sound weird? Should I have used different words? What if they misunderstood me? What if they don't reply? The situation is identical. The difference is not reality. It's the story happening inside the mind. Overthinking is not thinking too much. It's thinking without reaching a solution. Your brain keeps running in circles searching for certainty in an uncertain world. But certainty never comes. So the cycle continues. The more you chase answers, the more questions appear. Why your brain loves overthinking? Here's something surprising. Your brain doesn't overthink because it wants to hurt you. It overthinks because it's trying to protect you. Thousands of years ago, humans survived by anticipating danger. The people who spotted threats survived. The people who ignored them often didn't. Your brain still operates with that ancient survival software. Except today, the threats aren't wild animals. They're social rejections, embarrassment, failure, judgment. So your brain constantly scans for danger. The problem is, most of these dangers exist only in imagination. Your brain treats imagined threats almost like real ones. And suddenly you're fighting battles that haven't happened. The childhood roots of overthinking. Many overthinkers develop the habit very early in life. Maybe you grew up around criticism. Maybe mistakes were punished harshly. Maybe you learned that being perfect was the only way to feel accepted. Over time, your brain learned a powerful lesson. If I think enough, maybe I can avoid pain. So you became hyper-aware. You analyzed everything. You tried to predict every outcome. You became a master planner. But eventually the protection became a prison. Because life can never be controlled completely. And you pay hidden cost of overthinking. Overthinking steals more than time. It steals opportunities. While others take action, overthinkers wait for certainty. While others learn through mistakes, overthinkers fear making them. Dreams stay dreams. Ideas stay ideas. Potential remains hidden. And perhaps the greatest tragedy is this. Most overthinkers know exactly what they should do. They simply can't stop thinking long enough to do it. The mind becomes so crowded with possibilities that action feels impossible. The dangerous illusion of control. Many people secretly believe, if I think about it long enough, I'll find the perfect answer. But life doesn't work that way. No amount of thinking can guarantee success. No amount of worrying can guarantee safety. No amount of planning can eliminate uncertainty. The search for perfect certainty creates endless anxiety. And the irony is, the people who grow the most aren't those with all the answers. They're the ones willing to move forward despite uncertainty. The best option is the psychology of letting go. Freedom begins with a simple realization. You are not your thoughts. Thoughts appear. Thoughts disappear. You don't have to believe every thought that enters your mind. Imagine sitting beside a river. Each thought is a leaf floating past. Most people jump into the river and chase every leaf. But what if you simply watched, observed, allowed, released? Suddenly thoughts lose their power. The goal isn't to stop thinking. The goal is to stop becoming trapped by thinking. Think about all the moments you've lost worrying about things that never happened. Think about the opportunities fear talked you out of. Think about the dreams waiting on the other side of action. What if today is the day you stop asking, What if everything goes wrong? And start asking, what if everything works out? Because your future won't be built by perfect thoughts. It will be built by imperfect action. The truth is, your mind is an incredible tool, but it was never meant to be your prison. You don't need every answer before taking the next step. You don't need certainty before beginning. And you don't need permission to trust yourself. Sometimes the bravest thing you can do is stop analyzing and start living. Because life is happening right now, not in the past you're replaying, not in the future you're worrying about. Right now. And that's where your freedom begins.